Can you feel it on your mind? Can you hear the song tonight? Everything's for you until the day I die. Don't say
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Courtney will now sing Eternal Father, Strong to Save.
Eternal Father, strong to save, whose eye hath found the restless way. In its mighty ocean deep, its own appointed limits keep. Oh, hear us when we cry to thee, for those in peril on the sea. O Christ, whose voice the waters heard, and hushed the raging at thy word, who walkest on the foaming deep, and calm amid the storm did sleep. For hear us when we cry to thee, for those in peril on the sea. O Trinity of love and power, a perfect shield in dangers out, from rock and tempest, fire and foe, protect them wheresoever they go. Thus evermore shall rise to me the hymns of praise from land and sea.
We have a few minutes before 11 o'clock. Praise Commander, would you stand your people at ease, please?
Alright, contact, hey! Out of party, stand back, easy, stand, easy.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for attending. It's been a long time in coming, almost 3 years now, and it is great to see the crowd that we have. Also, the weather is not too shabby. A lot of you can remember the winds and storms that we went through with the snow, the flags flying and ripping apart. So maybe good things are going to start happening for us again. And just on another note, we had the Legion breakfast this morning, and it was well attended. It's a birthing process for us all again, because we don't know what the rules and regulations are. So perhaps next year we'll see it fully packed. On another note, I want to thank the people in uniform, the people that serve that are not in uniform today, and those that volunteer to help us get all this together. It's a hard task, and the state of volunteering right now is slowed down a little bit, so if anybody feels that they'd like to help their Legion, you know where we are. Please come on into the office and put your name down and let us know that you would like to attend. My color sergeant is down directing me here. He's telling me to just drag it out a little bit more. And being French, you know, it's really difficult because I have a hard time putting two words together. And I would normally tell a joke, but my wife says, no, it's a solemn day today, so don't tell any jokes. At this time, I would ask Padre Fitzsimmons for the prayers. Padre?
Grace be upon you and peace from God our Father. The souls of the righteous are in the hand of God. Their bodies are buried in peace, and their names live forevermore. At the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, time stands still for a moment, and we remember those who died, not for war, but for a world that would be free and at peace. Almighty God, you are our refuge and strength. We humble ourselves in your presence, and remembering the great things you have done for us, we lift up our hearts in adoration and praise. As you have gathered us together this day, we give you thanks for all who serve their country in time of trial. In remembrance of those who made the supreme sacrifice, make us better men and women, and give us peace in our time of need. Amen.
I'm just going to ask everybody to relax for a few minutes. For some reason, because we didn't have a storm, we're way ahead of time. Also, once the ceremony is over, we would invite those that are of legal age to come to the Legion to partake of camaraderie and things.
Mommy, Dad. Mommy, Daddy.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
Color party, holster, color.
I will now ask Comrade Rita Keeler to recite in Flanders Fields.
Color party, stand back, eat.
In Flanders Fields, I fell on a prayer. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, grown on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the lights still bravely sing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and more loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. And if ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields.
I will now ask Padre Fitzsimmons to recite the prayer.
We're reading from the book of Joshua. When the entire nation had finished crossing over the Jordan, the Lord said to Joshua, "Select 12 men from the people, one from each tribe, and command them, take 12 stones from here out of the middle of the Jordan, from the place where the priest's feet stood. And carry them over with you, and lay them down in the place where you camped tonight. Then Joshua summoned the 12 men from the Israelites, whom he had appointed one from each tribe. Joshua said to them, "Pass on before the ark of the Lord your God into the middle of the Jordan, and each of you take up a stone on your shoulder, one for each of the tribes of the Israelites, so that this may be a sign among you. When your children ask in time to come, what do these stones mean to you? Then you shall tell them the waters of the Jordan were cut off in front of the ark of the covenant for the Lord. When it crossed over the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan were cut off. So these stones shall be to the Israelites a memorial forever." The Israelites did as Joshua commanded. They took up 12 stones out of the middle of the Jordan, according to the number of the tribes of the Israelites, as the Lord told Joshua, carried them over with them to the place where they camped, and laid them down there. Joshua set up 12 stones in the middle of the Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests bearing the ark of the covenant had stood, and they are there to this day. Amen.
I will now ask Comrade Alain Chatigny to address the crowd.
On the 19th of August of this year, we commemorated the 80th anniversary of the raid in Dieppe, France, where of the 4,963 members of the Royal Regiment of Canada, the Black Watch of Canada, the Royal Hamilton Light Infantry, the Essex Scottish Regiment, the Fusiliers Mont-Royal, the South Saskatchewan Regiment, the Queen's Own Cameron Highlanders of Canada, the Canadian Provo Corps, and the Calgary Regiment Tank, who embarked for Operation Jubilee. Only 2,210 returned to England. Many of these were wounded. There were 3,367 casualties. Of those, 916 Canadians lost their lives, including 1,946 taken prisoner of war. In addition, the Royal Canadian Armed Force lost 13 of the 60 aircraft sent in support of Operation Jubilee. The Canadians who fought in the raid at Dieppe achieved and sacrificed much in their effort to help bring peace and freedom to the people of Europe. Their task was a difficult and costly one, but their effort was not in vain. These combatants were among those of them more than 1 million men and women who served the Canadian Armed Forces during the Second World War. More than 44,090 Canadians gave their lives in the war. Canada and the world recognizes the sacrifice and achievements of all Canadians, like those who fought in the raid of Dieppe, who accomplished so much and left a lasting legacy of peace. We must also remember the 158 men and women who lost their lives in Afghanistan, and of the 1,000 more who came back to Canada with physical and mental injuries. We also honor the 19 members of Canadian Armed Forces who have recently lost their lives in the past 2 years in the line of duty and service for our country. Today, we also pay special tribute to Her Majesty, the late Queen Elizabeth II. We will remember her military service with the British Army as a driver and as a mechanic during the Second World War. Let us not forget to teach and encourage our young generation of the men and women in arms who selfishly and so dearly paid the ultimate sacrifice so we can enjoy the freedom and peace that we live in now. Therefore, we are here on this solemn day to remember and thank them. Lord God host, be with us yet, lest we forget, lest we forget.
Kind of gives you goosebumps, doesn't it? And that is what protects us, and we thank them. C-130 Hercules. Vigil Commander, march off the vigils.
Out party, out head, carry, color. Reset.
I will now ask the standard color guard at ease, please.
Color party, up there, colors. Color party, stand that, east, stand easy.
I'll now ask the following dignitaries to lay down their respective wreaths, representing all Silver Cross mothers, Comrade Hazel Chilton. On behalf of the federal government, Lieutenant Sean Smith. Representing the provincial government, member of the Legislative Assembly for Island North, the Honorable Michelle Babchuk. Representing the City of Campbell River, His Worship Mayor Kermit Dahl. Representing 19 Wing CFSSAR, Major Coates. Representing the Campbell River Royal Canadian Legion Branch 137, Comrade Vice President Alain Chatigny. Representing the Strathcona Regional District, Ron Kerr, Director. Representing 54 Admiral DeWolf, Royal Canadian Sea Cadet Corps, Lieutenant Navy Shelley Bailey. Representing 2943 PPCLI Royal Canadian Army Corps Cadet Corps, Master Warrant Officer Michael McLeod. Representing Captain Brian Barker Squadron, Royal Canadian Air Cadet Corps, Lieutenant Sean Smith. Representing the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, Campbell River Detachment, Inspector Jeff Preston. Representing the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Veterans Association, Larry Strite, Inspector Retired. Representing the Campbell River Fire Department, Chief Dan Verdun. Representing the Campbell River Auxiliary Fire Department, Mr. Dawson. Representing the Wewakai First Nation, Ted Cassidy. Representing the Quaker First Nation, I do not have a name. Like I said, folks, first time in 3 years, we have a few hiccups. Representing the Métis Association, Charlotte. Representing the Federal Retirees Association, Retired Staff Sergeant Terry Hulaska. right, those who are laying wreaths, please do so. I do not have names, but just follow in. And I would ask everybody that wants to lay their poppies, please do so after the color party and the parade has marched off. While we're waiting, I would like to thank the color party, the band, Legion Pipe Bands, Kim Clark, the playing, and on the spur of the moment, our bugler came along as our other one had taken ill. And the young girl is hang on, we'll get right here. It's Victoria Reinmeyer from Timberline. I think she deserves a round of applause. Another thank you goes to Skip Sponick and Scotty Green and all those who helped get the reads out. Scotty and Skip set up the audio system, got all of this ready so you folks could hear my lovely voice. It could happen. It could have been lovely at one time. I will now ask Padre Fitzsimmons to close with a benediction.
Almighty God, as you have gathered your people together this day in hallowed remembrance, we give you thanks for all who laid down their lives for our sake, and whom you gathered from the storm of war into the peace of your presence. Let the memory of their devotion ever be an example to us, that we at the last, being faithful unto death, may receive with them the crown of life through your mercy. Amen.
I'll now ask Courtney Comsack to sing God Save the King. And if the crowd would please join in.
Carry,
God save the gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. Stand him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King.
I would ask the Camp River Fire Department to form up so the parade can march past the revealing stand on 11th Avenue. This concludes our ceremony. Those who wish to lay down their wreaths or poppies on the cenotaph, please do so after the parade marches off. Parade commander, march off the parade. One more note, do not go into the Legion lot until the color party and the parade has marched past and gone into the Legion first. Thank you.
네, 오늘은 캐나다의 현충일 리멤벌스데이의 세레모니에 참석해봤습니다. 캐나다의 각 시티에서 이날을 기념하는데 특수 관계인들이 아닌 일반 주민들이 모두 나와서 정말 어른부터 아이, 참전했던 용사들은 물론이고요. 강아지들까지 이렇게 그 2차 세계대전의 나라를 위해서 희생했던 분들은 물론이고 러시아와 우크라이나의 희생자들까지 추모를 하는 그런 행사입니다. 매년 이렇게 나오지만은 주민들의 질서와 현충일을 기념하는 마음가짐들 참 배울 점이 많은 것 같습니다. 오늘도 뜻깊은 캐나다의 현충일 리멤버스데이였습니다.
the stars, so let me go. Now I'm on my way, and I'm running wild and free. There's no way to hold me down. If you look up through the stars, you will see my golden flight. Where I meet, my soul is free. I'm all free.